Radiator Hospital have mastered the art of creating deeply relatable music that tackles emotional obstacles in life, paired with contagious, inescapable melodies. It's been 3 years since the band released their last LP, Torch Song, an album that increased their fanbase with songs like Cut Your Bangs and Fireworks. Now Radiator Hospital have moved on to the new phase in their upcoming album Play the Music You Like, still making songs that resonate just as much, but with a self-aware outlook that delves into what their songs mean, not just their fans, but to the band itself. The quartet makes its return on Oct.20 via Selena's Records. Today, Sept.26, they're premiering new track Nothing Nice, a soft, melancholic yet catchy song about the deterioration of a relationship. Its video was directed by Nathan Stevens Griffin, drummer and former tour mate from English indie punk band Martha. Frontman Sam Cooke Parrott discussed the song and album exclusively on Billboard.ca. And you tell me a bit about the story behind Nothing Nice and what it means to you. It's just a song about miscommunication with somebody. It was the last song we learned as a band for the record, and it feels sort of spontaneous. It's not necessarily spontaneous. We were writing it, how we used to do songs, which is rushing them sort of. It just turned out good. I like that one. Your videos, including the one for Nothing Nice, often feature you singing directly to the camera instead of an elaborate storyline. Was this an intentional decision? It definitely was. I don't really like music videos with a storyline. I like something eye-catching and something to look at, something cool visually going down, but I don't necessarily. I've liked some storyline videos in my life obviously, but generally I feel like, if you don't pull it off it looks stupid. And granted, maybe some people will think our videos look stupid because the lip syncing isn't spot on, but that's at least my personal pet peeve with it. I don't love the storyline video because it ends up being a little cheesy. While you want to listen to the song, you want to look at some shit going down, you don't want to have to be thinking about the story going down visually. I think both videos. Radiator Hospital also released a video for Dance Number turned out great for this record. I like music videos a lot, I just personally don't make them, and I'm not a visual artist by any means, so I like working with people who have a good eye for stuff and who I can kind of tell my idea to, and they can make a cool video. Something Wild and Torch Song were made and released within the span of a year. What made Play the Songs You Like take much longer, and what was the goal for this one? It's usually just pretty organic. I'm never really planning out okay, we're going to do the next record this time or that time, or whatever. I think the last ones came out really close to each other because I was just writing a lot at the time and it was fun to be recording. Our band was playing a lot more shows and it made sense for us to do a lot. The last LP Torch Song came out and we toured a bit around it, and we sort of toured relatively consistently for about a year or so. After that, we started doing other bands and started not focusing as much on Radiator Hospital. So Jeff Bolt and Cynthia Scammer have a band called Swanning, and John Ribicki has a band named Attendant that he was doing for a while, and I made a record with my buddy Mikey Cantor called The Afterglows. So we were all doing other bands and putting all our energy into that. Then when we decided to focus on actually working on stuff again and doing another record, we just wanted to make sure that we did it really good. The last couple records came out really fast with each other, but we all hear them and go, man, I wish we would have recorded this 6 months later because we played all of our parts better. We wanted to make sure we were really happy with everything we were doing and playing the songs as good as we could and stuff before we recorded. We were just busy with other stuff, so that's why it took a little bit longer. 3 years sounds like a long time, but it's also kind of not. We put out a split 7/2 in the middle. We've released music, just not an LP. Yeah. I remember you weren't touring for a while. We kind of stopped because we were just trying to focus on learning new songs and getting better at the new songs. We're trying to focus more on it now. Torch song was very successful and you have some of your most popular songs in that album that in the indie rock world would be considered hits, like Cut Your Bangs and Fireworks. When you were writing this one, did you have some set expectations of how to follow that? Yeah, well, it's interesting. I definitely was aware of it. Having any sort of success is just weird with this kind of thing. With songs that are very personal to me, with music that obviously had nothing to do with anybody even hearing it when I wrote it. It was just a song that I needed to write, and all of a sudden a year, 2 years, 3 years later, and it's this whole other thing to a lot of other people, and that's definitely intense.